And the Eagles are leading 1-0 here in playoff baseball.
Dustin Lund.
1-0, Comets down by 1 run. Runner at first with Colin Welch, and here comes Dustin Lund, the second baseman, to the plate to hit. A shot to right center, center right, and the opportunity awaited. That one goes out of play, foul, 0-1. So Chase Holder putting the first points on the board here in playoff baseball between the Comets and Eagles. And the Eagles, the home squad, out in front in the bottom of the first, 1-0. Trey Deutsch checks his man. That's number 10 of Welch. The pitch. Number 4 of Lund. He tries to bunt it, and it goes foul. 0-2 your count now. 2 outs. 1-0 here. Winner of this game advances on to play Norwood or Jacksonville in the bracket of the 64 teams in the 2019 3A baseball tournament. Swing to left, and it's a grounder. Quickly there to get to it's Kapusta. He'll throw it in.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 6, Caleb Scott.
And that will give another opportunity for the Eagles to get players at first and second. Caleb Scott up next, center fielder, number 6. Trey Deutsch, swing and a drive to left, catch being made, and that will wrap it up. However, the damage is done. Chase Holder. Bradley Wilson coming in, getting the first score. It is 1-0. And the Western Hornet Eagles are leading here as we get ready to go into the top of the second. But a good stop by the Comets there, stopping another 3 opportunities for runs to be scored. But now we go to the top of the second with the Comets coming back to the plate and hitting. Trey Deutsch, Hayden Myrick, Aaron Smigelski, all on the way. This is Comets Playoff Baseball on the CRN Sports Network.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back after a radio timeout. Comets have already got 1 runner at first and second. Going out at first with number 10 of Hayden Myrick. He goes out at first after a hit was Aaron Smigelski. Smigelski will go out after a bunt to first. He goes out, and you have Hayden Myrick now advancing to second. So Hayden Myrick is safe at second, the right fielder. Aaron Smigelski with a bunt, and the DH got to first, but got tagged out. And here comes now C.J. Lewis. And now we also have number 15 That is actually going to be Bryson Griffin. Bryson Griffin, second baseman at the plate, number 15, with a swing and a drive and about hit the player. And going to first. He's safe! Here come the Comets! Myrick comes in. He'll tie it up here in Lillington. Number 10, right fielder Hayden Myrick running to home. And this game is tied up for the top of the second.
Now batting number 14, Ben Reichard.
Bryson Griffin safe at first. He'll now advance to second, actually. And we have now Ben Reichard. Ben Reichard, the first baseman, number 14, now ready to hit for the Comets. And we have a tied game here. This playoff matchup between the Eagles and Comets, 1-1. Clayton came out steamrolling here to try to get back on the board, and it is capitalized for him. Count is 1-0. Finally able to see the scoreboard since the sun set down a little bit. Eagles field. Pitch comes in. And ball 2 called, so 2-0 now. Griffin is at second. That's the new leadoff run player. They call him Baby Shark, number 15. And Ben Reichard at the plate. 1 out, 2 away for the top of the second. Pitch comes in. They'll call strike on that one, 2-1. So again, Hayden Myrick coming in and scoring for the Comets and making things interesting here as this game is tied at 1-1. Top of the second. They're getting loud here. Number 14 at the plate again of Ben Reichard. Devin O'Mana coming up next for the Comets on deck, number 2. And Clayton trying to come away with the lead here. Wild pitch and hits the knees of the catcher, number 3 of Caleb Dinkins. Your count is now at full at 3-2. Count goes full on Reichard. The pitch. He'll swing and strike 3. 2 outs, 1 away. This one I'll bring up Devin O'Mana.
Now batting number 2, Devin O'Mana.
The third baseman, Devin O'Mana, number 2. Again, the Comets getting on the board quickly here. Hayden Myrick, right fielder with a swing. The pitch now. And Bryson Griffin will surrender back to the second bag. Game is tied. The leadoff run is now at second with Griffin. There is 1 out remaining in the top of the second. Pitch down the plate. They'll call strike on that one, and 1-1 your count. The following is a presentation of playoffs baseball from the Community Radio Network from the North Carolina High School Athletic Association from Clayton High School Athletics, solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listed on-city publication, reproduction, retransmission of this event without the express written consent of executive producer Trey Snyder and Bennett Jones of Clayton Athletics, and the North Carolina High School Athletic Association is restricted and prohibited. A single grounder to right by Reichard. Quickly, or by O'Mana, quickly gets tagged out, and that will deliver the wrap-up in the top of the second inning. But Hayden Myrick, right fielder, number 10, putting a score on the board for the Comets, and they are up 1-1. It is a tied game here in Lillington. Bottom of the second coming up in just a moment. Bottom of the second between the Comets and the Eagles. This is Comets Playoff Baseball on the CRN Sports Network and at crnsports.org.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
There is no tomorrow. Win and you stay in. Lose and you go home. This is CRN Sports Network's coverage of the 2019 Baseball Tournament Championship with the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. And we're ready now for the bottom of the second inning for the Western Hornet Eagles. And that'll quickly go to out at first after a tag made by third baseman for the Comets. Third baseman Devin Omana throwing it quickly to first baseman Ben Reichert and quickly tagging out
Eagles, number 8,
Julian Barnes. So Julian Barnes goes out.
I didn't get a lot in the streets in the back.
Nate Jolly coming up now for the Eagles. 1 out, 2 away in bottom of the second here. Update on the playoff game of the softball Comets. The Comets are at an away game against the South Johnston Trojans. Right now, it is no score, top of the second. So we'll try to keep you updated on that game as well between the Comets. The Lady Comets softball team hosting or on the road against the South Johnston Lady Trojans. No score, top of the second here. And, of course, we are 1-1 here in the bottom of the second. Western Hornet against Clayton. 2-1 on your count now. 2 balls, 1 strike here at Eagles Field. Beautiful, beautiful field. Beautiful night for baseball here in the spring. And this winner advances on to play either Norwood or Jacksonville on Friday. If Norwood beats Jacksonville, and they're going to be the lower seed, so they will have, or they'll be the lower seed, so they'll have to travel either to Western Hornet or to Clayton. Strike 3.
Now,
2 outs now.
Number 15, Julian Barnes.
And Julian Barnes now stepping in to hit. I think I said Julian Barnes was the first guy that went out. My apologies. That was actually Connor Smith, the shortstop, number 2. He went out. Striking out was Nate Jolly, number 8, the left fielder. And now the DH, number 15, Julian Barnes at the plate. Swing and a drive. Omana throws it quickly to first to Reichard. And that will wrap it up quickly. 1, 2, and 3 and out in the bottom of the second. Smith, Jolly, Barnes, and we get ready for the top of the third. This is Comets baseball in the playoffs on the CRN Sports Network, still 1-1 here in Lillington. CRNsports.org, the community radio network, is your official home of everything from stick sports, ball sports, racing, and even more. You like podcasts? Tune in to Finish Line, a Fox Sports Radio presentation every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern with yours truly. Join Wesley Allen and Trace Knight with sports from basketball all the way to racing. CRNsports.org got you covered. That's www.crnsports.org and click Listen Live.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
The Community Radio Network has you covered with everything in the community from sports, racing, and more. CRN is proud to be the official voice of the Clayton High School Athletics program. From football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball in the spring, CRN Sports is proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. That's crnsports.org, and then click Listen Live. Back here after our radio timeout, we're ready now for the top of the third. We're still tied at 1-1. Comets going back to the top of the rotation, and center fielder number 1 of Evan Harding back to the plate. Count is already at 0-1, 0 balls, 1 strike here. Top of the third, the Eagles still pitching is Bradley Wilson for the Western Hornet Eagles, and the second pitch coming in on Harding. Harding will short one to left, throwing it quickly to first, and he will go out at first. So good work by third baseman Noah Kessler to Chase Holder, quickly getting Evan Harding out, the center fielder, at first base.
Clay Clinard.
Clay Clinard is up to the plate now. Clay Clinard, senior shortstop number 11, stepping in. On deck will be Austin Cagle, senior number 6.